Today we're going to make a French bread. I'm going to use my bread machine just because it's so much easier. And so I am going to put in to this bread machine, let's shrink it down there, 2 cups of warm water, just barely warm. I'm going to put in 5.5 cups of flour. This is 5.5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, and a teaspoon of sugar, and then 2.25 teaspoons of yeast. And then I'm going to set that machine on the dough setting so it will mix it, knead it, and proof it the first time. Okay, there's the bread. I've kind of punched it down in the bread machine bowl. And now we're going to just get it onto, So there is the bread, the dough in the bread machine bowl. I'm going to just flour this pastry cloth. I have a bunch of these just because I do a lot of bread and a lot of pastry. So pastry cloth saved your life with a pastry cloth. It just saves all that parchment paper. Now I'm going to take this dough. I've lightly floured the pastry cloth. And now I'm going to take this dough out of this bread pan like so. It's a little sticky because it's a little wet. And there she goes out of the pan. Oh, it's kind of on this handle there. All right, I want to get all the bread out of there. See. All right. And so now I'm going to roll that so it's not so sticky. And I'm going to divide that dough in 2 and make 2 loaves out of this. Now I'm going to take this little dough thing and just kind of generally, I don't weigh it or anything. You know, it's only bread. So I'm going to take this and kind of cut it and pull it in half. Hopefully that's half. All right. Yeah, maybe need a little more in this one. Okay. Now I'm going to just shape these into a loaf. Just got to kind of pull it a little bit. And some people will roll this out fat and roll it up, but I don't do that. I just kind of shape it and make it as, as long as you want. And then kind of roll it out to get it even on that floured board. Okay, there's 1 loaf. Let's do the next one. So I'm kind of just going to roll it over into a ball there. And then I'm going to shape it on the lightly floured surface. I'm just kind of gently roll it with my hands here. And you can pull and stretch bread dough. You cannot pie dough, but this is not pastry. This is bread. So you can really work this and pull it while you're shaping it. I am not that good at shaping bread. I just kind of get it done and it tastes the same, beautiful or not. And so there you go. You get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just shaping the loaves. And now this is a bread lame. It's just a razor blade and a thing. And I'm going to put 3 little slices atop the cross of this, across the top of this bread. So it'll just, as it rises, it'll split a little bit. And now I'm going to put these on a greased cookie sheet. Actually, I'm going to cover it with parchment paper and then just spray a little cooking spray on that. And let them rise for about 40 minutes or until they're, a good loaf size. And then I'm going to bake them at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes when the time comes. There they are. The little bread loaves, not perfect, but they'll work. Okay, there they are on the sheet. And now I'm going to cover them with plastic wrap sprayed with cooking spray and just let them rise. There are the finished loaves. Like I said, I am not an artist, but when you slice this bread up, it is tender and beautiful on the inside. I'm going to make some fresh garlic butter, and I'm going to butter these and put them in tin foil, and I'll heat them up tomorrow for the dinner at the Nazarene Church at 6 o'clock. But those are the Italian bread. Again, you probably make them prettier, but that's going to taste the same. See this recipe at www.misstracybakes.com.